Just lay down next to me. Might need a pillow though. It's not that bad, right? All the blood's rushing to my head.
We cannot do an entire video like this.
Why?
That's ridiculous.
Look at that lighting. Look how good that lighting is.
Yeah, I don't.
You glow.
I think I look good. Lou has been preparing for this for not just months, but probably his entire life. As long as I've known him, he's been talking about doomsday prepping. When all of this went down, end of 2019, he was thrilled.
I wasn't thrilled.
You weren't thrilled.
I wasn't thrilled.
You were
Come on.
thrilled that you finally had the opportunity to go do all the doomsday prepping that you've been wanting to do for years. That I always give you a hard time about. But was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, we need water. Yeah, we need canned food. And now you were justified in being able to go and stock up on all the canned food and water that you could get a hold of. Although you didn't really stock up on water. We don't have a lot of water.
I didn't really stock up. The thing is that
We have so much canned food.
you should have canned food anyways. Anyone who's ever lived in California knows that you need to keep a supply of non-perishables. And we don't have a lot. Don't make it sound like I'm a hoarder, because people are really pissed off at hoarders right now. I was just more prepared for it. I started shopping weeks before everyone else started shopping.
There's I think a secret little part of you too that is enjoying the I told you so aspect of this all, because you've been saying since December, maybe even sooner. When did it started?
It was December.
December. Yeah. You were
early January.
This is getting crazy. What if this turns into
a pandemic?
And I was like, yeah, let's pump the brakes. Let's not get carried away. I'm not one of those that's been saying it's all been blown out of proportion. I just, back in December, was saying yo, maybe we should just chill a bit.
Chill a bit.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest challenges, and anybody with kids can understand, has been the whole kid at home with nowhere to go. Because even typically during spring break or summer, you can there's so many activities that you can take the kids out and get them involved, and to keep them occupied and entertained and stimulated. But in a home quarantine, you have to get creative.
Matt found online, or somebody sent you something, some kind of
it's the COVID-19 daily schedule.
So that's helped a lot,
but if
because
you've had kids, you've probably seen it.
Yeah,
It's been super helpful because it breaks down the day into hours, and so that there's academic time and creative time and outside time. Thankfully, we have a great situation for when it comes to outside time. But Arliss, how have you been enjoying that?
Got him.
Arliss is happy because we've been home. Ugh, gross. Yeah, that's been probably the biggest challenge.
Today, we started talking about homeschool, because they say 30 days or something. I forget. I've seen so many. I forget what our school is saying, what the date is, but just looking at other countries like China and Italy, and seeing what they're going through and how long they've been on lockdown and whatnot, I just can't imagine the kids going back to school.
It could
be
go
months.
on. It could be months.
One thing that I'm trying to be super aware of during this time is not to be too lazy, being in an environment where we're already a lot of times having to stay in the house because of the outside elements. I want to feel a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment at the end of the day. We've really been tackling jobs in the house. We've been deep cleaning a lot of things. Feel free to jump in here. Have you been doing anything at all, Matt? Have you...
deep cleaning? I've been doing 90% of the deep cleaning. That's what it feels like. I gotta edit this video. I gotta do something. And meanwhile, I'm my hands are all dry and cracking because I've been deep cleaning every inch of every closet. And
sometimes I walk into the house and I wonder if the inside environment isn't more dangerous to our health.
Seriously,
and just taking the kids to
Simple Green and bleach and stuff that I've been inhaling.
But I did clean the one bathroom, and my eyes were burning.
One bathroom, top to bottom. I've cleaned an entire kitchen. I've cleaned countless closets.
The kitchen must have been so hard.
Beyond the deep cleaning, it's been a great opportunity to declutter and reorganize and get rid of the stuff. We have so much stuff.
When you have so much stuff that stays in boxes and you haven't taken it out of a box in 5 years, it's time to get rid of it. It serves no purpose. And if you just take that box and throw it away altogether, you'll never know. You'll never remember what was in that box, and it doesn't matter. Sorry, you get a little blocked. I gotta rest my right hand. No, I'm afraid that you're gonna give me some bad angle, worse than the angle that I'm already on.
This video is going to be all us watching ourselves. Although I feel like when I'm talking to you, I'm looking in a mirror. Like you're talking to somebody through a mirror.
I'm looking at you. I look at myself every once in a while, but I don't like how my cheeks... I feel like very filled right now. And a little pixie now.
That's what you would look like if you got fillers.
I look like Madonna. Like this.
Madonna doesn't even look like Madonna anymore. Also, painting. We need to like finish some painting props. There's a lot of painting that needs to be done.
So just do it.
So that's
stop cleaning. And start painting.
The one thing about painting that's like not great though is I have to go to the store. I have to go get paint.
I mean, we all have to go to the store, and I don't want to give my tip away to anybody, but I've been to the store a couple times, and I've gone first thing in the morning when they first open. Every single aisle, I've been able to avoid somebody.
I had to get a new prescription, so I went to the eye doctor. It's like something now to do the like little pre-screening stuff, and I pulled out my Lysol wipes, and I was like, virus is real. Like, I don't know what the big deal is. The flu kills more people. And I was like, yo, lady, I'm not trying to get that off my face. Oh, and you're putting your face onto things.
That is always creeping me out. They'll give you like some semi-moist towelette to wipe the little sponge thing that your forehead leans against.
That's what she was using.
Yeah,
and I was like, not enough. No. I pulled out my Lysol wipes out of my pocket.
Gross. If I don't have it and you do, I now do.
Now you do.
Slobber box.
But here's the thing that we've not been so great at, is being active. Here's the thing that sucks about it, right? Like, I feel with fitness, and it's always, I go through 3 or 4 weeks, and it's like really great, and you're making great progress, and you physically feel good.
Gains!
And then just something happens, and you have to stop. And of course, it's now, like, we were on week 4 of being so good.
We were doing really good.
So good.
I started getting my abs back.
And then COVID just had to come and us.
But here's where it's kind of your fault. Because how long have I been saying, I want a home gym? I'd rather just work out at home. I want a home gym. And you say, I'm not motivated. I have to be at the gym. I have to go to the gym. Yeah. I have to spend $50 a month just to go to a gym when I could just put that into my own gym and never have to pay a gym membership again.
Between both of our memberships, for a year, we could have just bought a beautiful home gym.
Get used to doing push-ups and
Blue's
jump
been
squats.
on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist looking for home gym stuff, but they're like hours away.
Like everything is
4 hours away. So it's like 8 hours of your day is just spent driving. And then you have to like go into somebody's house.
No way. You have that on the front.
I'll leave it on the front porch. We'll be out there in their front yard, Lysoling and cleaning it all down in his hazmat suit. I feel like we've been pretty good about getting outside though. I've been making us take morning walks. And I've taken Corral to explore like out in the forest. We went out and explored in the forest. We did that like in 2 videos ago, no? 1 video ago.
Every day is exploring in the forest for us.
So we've been outside. It's been a little muddy lately, but
that ain't mud in your bed.
One of the things that Blue's very excited about is the concept of adopting a cat or a dog in this time. Like if you're gonna be home anyway,
I got a new animal.
Like if you're gonna be home anyway, this is a perfect time to acclimate your cat to your home.
I can't claim that as my idea. My friend posted that, and it made really good sense to me, because think of all the animals that need to be adopted anyways, and people so much, so it's just like, I don't have time for it, but really, cats are pretty self-sufficient.
We're not getting another cat for our house. We already have 1 cat in the house.
But
we can adopt an outside cat.
Everybody is witness to what this guy just said. There's not going to be another cat in the
No,
house.
no more cat. One cat in the house is enough. I love our
Boink,
cat.
boink,
We
boink.
have to. There's mice and there's...
Sounds like a black barn cat.
So we definitely are going to need a barn cat. So this is the perfect time to go adopt one. One thing that I haven't done since we've been self-quarantining is cooking and baking. But I would really like to be doing more of that. I've been so consumed by all these house projects that we've given ourselves.
Of all times not to be baking.
I mean, I've done some cooking though. I made some tasty pulled pork last night.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, without that, I wouldn't have made my tasty pasta salad today.
Oof, that was creative. A creative dish.
You get me wasting food at times like these. You got to use everything.
I'm not saying we should have wasted it. It just was a definite eclectic dish.
Just plain pasta, noodles, barbecue pork, spinach, peas, mayonnaise, sriracha, and almonds.
And cheddar cheese.
Oh, cheddar cheese. But the almonds and cheddar cheese were just sprinkled on top. It was good.
But I wouldn't call it sprinkled on top. It was more a handful of each set on top. I mean, I'm not mad.
If anybody wants them, there's lots of leftovers.
Well, these are what we've been doing to keep ourselves entertained or occupied during this whole home quarantine. I'm curious what you guys have been doing to keep yourselves entertained. And we're happy that you are. If you are, you should be. You better be.
I think a lot of people have the attitude of like, I'm not self-quarantining. It's not that important. Whatever. I'm healthy. Even if you are healthy, which fortunately Matt and I, for the most part, are, we could very well have it, not know it, not show any symptoms, and pass it on to somebody who is not as fortunate as we are to have the immune systems that we do. If you do have the ability to limit your exposure to other people, you guys should do that because it's really important. And if you look at other countries that are Spain, Italy, any other country that's going through what we are and the rise in the numbers, staying home is the best way to limit that. Just don't go out. Las Vegas closed, you guys. Support the restaurants. Take your food out. Just don't be irresponsible.
Spend this time at home doing some online shopping from small businesses, small local businesses.
Listen, we're all in it together. Stretch. We're all in it together. Maybe offer your assistance to elderly neighbors. Maybe you can go shopping for them. This is a great time to come together in humanity. Wash your hands. Cover your mouth. Don't go in public. Stay at least 6 feet away from people.
And spread some peace
To the wild.